Bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get boy, I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. Talk about, now we're doing it, brick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? What is you drew on you and your friend?
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, we have an NFC fighting store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5-yard gain on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
With the pistol, McCaffrey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Down by Savon Rebel.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He makes the catch. And he has it to the 2 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The runs and the mounts are really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, left side to McCaffrey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Air it out on 3rd. It's another quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Now it's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go. Check. Check.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dak to the air here. And screen here to Blue. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
His work begins at the 31. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
49ers find themselves at a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
18, what's up?
Going run again with McCaffrey. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long. They're going to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers looking to add to their advantage. They'll come up on first and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On second second down. Here's McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Sly's kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First and 10. Here's Prescott. He's going deep to the left side. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
All right, keep it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 32.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Chandler now on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
Again, it's blue. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
The third down run with blue. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Up down by Fred Warner.
17-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
Handoff running left. It's blue. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Get set, get set. Ready, team.
On the counter, McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 4th down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. George Pickens, the intended target. And that makes it 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Quick slant to Ferguson. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Now they send their back in motion right. Snap is off. It's Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Pickens, the motion man right. Prescott on 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners 36.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. 2nd and 3 now.
Yeah! Here we go, boy. We're going to 52.
They kick the running back in motion.
26.
Dak throwing again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
26.
He gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Running back, motioning right. 1st and 10, Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Setting up the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yeah, pretty good. I take 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. The back grabs it. And for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Get set.
A run with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Get set. Get set.
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west. Right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers Cowboys holding on to a field goal lead. Second down now, 7 to go. They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Get set. It's left.
On third and short, McCaffrey. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He'll throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. He will have the first down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have